For nearly 3 billion years, life on Earth moved in silence. Single cells drifted. Microbial mats spread across shallow seas. Evolution advanced, but slowly, almost cautiously. Then something changed. In a geological heartbeat, just 20 to 25 million years, the oceans transformed. Soft, simple organisms gave way to creatures with eyes, with armor, with limbs, with teeth. Predators began hunting, prey began fleeing, ecosystems exploded into motion. This was not a gradual shift, it was a biological revolution. This was the Cambrian explosion, the moment when complex life erupted across the planet. Long before dinosaurs, before forests, before even fish, Earth's oceans were ruled by simplicity. The supercontinent Gondwana sprawled across the southern hemisphere. Shallow seas flooded continental shelves. Oxygen levels, once scarce, had slowly risen thanks to ancient cyanobacteria. For hundreds of millions of years, multicellular organisms remained soft-bodied and small. Strange quilted beings of the Ediacaran period lay motionless on the sea floor. No eyes, no jaws, no shells. Life was peaceful, but evolution was preparing something unprecedented. Around 541 million years ago, at the dawn of the Cambrian period, environmental conditions aligned in a perfect storm. Oxygen levels surged higher than ever before. Oceans became chemically richer. Genetic innovations, including the expansion of developmental control genes, unlocked new body architectures. Suddenly, evolution accelerated. Organisms developed hard exoskeletons, segmented bodies, jointed limbs, complex sensory organs. Predation emerged, and with it, an evolutionary arms race. The oceans were no longer safe. They were alive. Strange creatures prowled ancient seas. Anomalocaris, nearly a meter long, swam with undulating flaps, grasping prey with spine appendages and crushing them with a circular mouth. Armored trilobite species scuttled across the ocean floor, their calcified shells offering protection against new threats. The bizarre Opabinia, with 5 eyes and a flexible proboscis, hunted in alien elegance. And Hallucigenia, once reconstructed upside down by scientists, crawled along spiny legs in a world we can barely imagine. Nearly every major animal body plan alive today traces its roots back to this moment. Arthropods, mollusks, early chordates, distant ancestors of vertebrates, including us. At the heart of the explosion lay invisible architects, developmental genes. Small changes in regulatory DNA allowed dramatic differences in anatomy. Limbs could be repositioned, segments multiplied, eyes formed where none existed before. Evolution didn't invent life from scratch, it rewired existing blueprints. Complex ecosystems formed rapidly. Burrowing reshaped the seafloor, predators altered food webs, nutrient cycles intensified. For the first time in Earth's history, life began shaping the planet in visibly dynamic ways. The seabed churned with movement. The oceans became theaters of innovation. The Cambrian explosion did not create all modern species, but it established the fundamental designs that still dominate Earth. Within a few million years, evolutionary experimentation reached staggering diversity. Some lineages vanished forever. Others endured. From fragile marine worms would arise fish, from fish amphibians, from amphibians reptiles and mammals, and eventually humans. The roots of complex ecosystems, of predator and prey, of competition and adaptation, all trace back to this explosive chapter. It was the moment biology found its creative engine. Today, when we walk across land or gaze into the sea, we are witnessing the aftermath of a 500-million-year-old revolution. The Cambrian oceans were alien, strange, unrecognizable, and yet they were the foundation of everything familiar. Our eyes, our limbs, our nervous systems, all born in that evolutionary surge. The Cambrian explosion reminds us that life does not always move slowly. Sometimes, under the right conditions, it leaps, and in those leaps, the future is written.